Good evening, guys. Welcome to Poetry Corner. Now, there's no Davy Snow or Lorna today, no Tales of Lighthouse Keeper, and no Topsy Tickle. This is all being saved for Monday, so stay tuned. We'll be going back to Topsy Tickle Town Monday evening, and Monday morning we'll give a visit to Lorna and Davy Snow. But tonight, since it's the Lord's Day, there's another spiritual story, and it's called The Well in the Wilderness. So let's read on, guys. Leah had been travelling for days. Her village had sent her to find water, any water, because their well had dried up in the heat of a relentless summer. The ground was cracked, the crops had withered, and hope had begun to fade like dust blown away by the wind. Leah walked through the wilderness with only a small jar and a prayer whispered over and over, "Lord, show me where the water is." Hours passed. The sun beat down on her shoulders, her throat was dry, her feet were blistered, and her spirit was growing tired. At last Leah stopped under a thorn tree, fell to her knees and cried out, "God, I am trying to trust you, but I can't see the way." A soft breeze brushed her cheek. When she looked up, she noticed a tiny green plant growing between two stones. Curiously, she pushed the stones aside, and to her amazement, a thin trickle of water glistened beneath the surface of the ground. Leah gasped. She began digging with her hands, clearing away the dirt until the trickle became a small stream. She filled her jar, splashed water over her face, and laughed with relief. She prepared to leave. She heard something, a faint bleating, turned around and saw a lamb tangled in a thorn bush. Struggling weakly, it must have been lost for days. Leah hesitated. The journey home was long. Her village desperately needed the water she carried. Stopping now would delay her return, maybe cost precious hours. But she remembered how God had just rescued her. She set down her jar gently, freed the lamb, and carried it in her arms. The lamb rested its head against her neck, exhausted but safe. She walked slower because of her weight, but she walked with peace. When Leah finally reached her village, the people rejoiced, not only for the water she brought, but for the lamb she had saved. Later that night, sitting by the restored well, Leah whispered, "Lord, you gave me water and a chance to show you love. To show your love. Thank you." And the well, once dry, lifeless, now bubbled with new life, just like Leah's faith. And there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm glad she saved a very little baby lamb. I would have cried if she didn't save that, but there you go, guys. She's just showing God's love. So, let's just hear the moral of that story, guys. The well in the wilderness teaches us a powerful spiritual truth. God provides what we need at the very moment we feel like giving up. His help may not come early, but it will always come at the right time. Leah's journey shows us that faith is often tested in dry seasons, when nothing seems to move and every step feels heavy, but God sees every tear, every prayer, and every weary mile we walk in trust. God's provision is not only for our survival, it's meant to overflow into compassion for others. Leah could have rushed home with her water, but she paused to rescue something helpless. In doing so, she showed God's heart. When God fills your jar, He expects you and your hands to be open and not closed. Blessings flow best when they are shared. The miracle God gives you today may become hope for someone tomorrow. Leah brought home water, but she also brought home a testimony of God's perfect timing, mercy and goodness. Ultimately, the story teaches us in our driest moment, God is still working beneath the surface. When we trust Him, He turns our wilderness into a well, and our blessings into opportunities to love like Him. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one and understood the moral of the story. That was very nice. Both stories are very nice today. The Carpenter's Gift and this one. a well in the wilderness. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that. Seeing as it's Sunday, I thought I'd devote it to the Lord. But tomorrow we shall go and visit Davy Snow and Lorna to see how they're getting on. And then we'll have a bit of silliness. I can't get the words out. We'll have a bit of silliness in Topsy Tickle Town. So join me for that tomorrow, guys. Until then, have a blessed evening. Thank you, Lord, for carrying us for another week. And take care, guys. The dogs are going mad. Let's go and see what they're up to. Okay, guys. Thank you for visiting me in Poetry Corner. Take care now. God bless us all. Bye-bye.